It's crazy how often we talk ourselves out of things, whether that's going to the gym or starting something that we want to do or all sorts of things. We always find excuses and reasons and talk ourselves out of things that we know deep down that we should do, that we want to do, that would make us happier in the long term. But we're afraid. We're afraid that if we get there, if we achieve that, and what if it's not what we thought we wanted? What if it's not as great as we'd hoped? What if you're not good at it? What if it's bad? And so we stop. And we're like, okay, well, I have to research this. I have to make sure that this is what I want. I have to know. I have to know as much as I can before I go into this situation. And yeah, sure, preparation is good, but over preparation is a thing and it holds you back. Overthinking it, that's not great. You don't want to do that. So, if you have something that you know you want to do, that you know you should do, that you feel deep down in your heart that this is how I want to go, but you don't know how to do it, sometimes you have to just start. Sometimes you just have to go and try it out and do the best you can. And sure, you'll make mistakes, but you'll learn as you go. And eventually, maybe if you keep working at it, you keep practicing, you'll get to where you want to be. That's the goal, right? Getting to where you want to be. Okay, so with that said, I want to do some tarot readings for the general collective. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've wanted to do this for a long time. And I've just been holding myself back, and it's getting counterproductive. So, we're going to do some tarot readings. I kind of just want to see what message Spirit has at large for the community right now. You know, the community at large, that's a big group. That's a lot of y'all, right? So we want to try to narrow it down to see who this message would most likely resonate with, right? So let's go ahead and do that now. So who would this message most resonate with? Before we even pull the message, we're going to see what message, who we're pulling for. Who is it? Okay, so Ace of Swords. If you are an air sign, in one of your big three, I would say. If you are trying a new achievement, if you're trying to achieve something, if you have a new idea, a new venture, something that involves communication or ideas, logic, then this is for you. All right. But deep down, you know, you may have lots of things that you're considering, lots of options that you're thinking about. And you're just feeling rather destitute, sad, left out in the cold, unsure of where to go. Maybe you're broke. Maybe you're having some financial problems. If that sounds like you, then this is what we're going to talk about. This is the message is going to be for you. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What do these people need to know right now? What is one piece of advice? Okay. It came out as Ace of Swords. Again, what is one piece of, how is this possible? That's funny. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so your one piece of advice from Spirit is Ace of Swords. Baby, just do it. That's what we're talking about, right? That's funny. Okay. So if you have that idea, hone in on it. Focus on it, right? Because I know you got like all this stuff that you're thinking about. You've got so many options in your head, so many things that you are contemplating, thinking about. Well, what if it goes this way? What if it goes that way? And then you're considering all these different options, all these opportunities, and you're trying to pick one, but you can't decide where you should go. But deep down, you know where you should go. And it makes you excited. You're so excited for this idea. Like you want to go for it, right? You want to do it. It makes you feel like you want to race towards it and achieve it. It gives you passion. It gives you drive. It makes you want to do it. And I know there's a lot of options, but like, which one is standing out to you the most? Which one really, really ignites that passion? That's the one you got to go for. That's the one you got to do. Okay. So what would be the most helpful to help you get started, to help you get started or progress in achieving this goal? Like, what would be the most helpful thing for you to know right now to help you really get going, get started, commit to this idea? We got several cards that okay. We got several cards that want to come out. Oh wow, I had more than I even realized. Okay. So let's look at this here. Interesting. Oh, interesting. To help you get started or progress. Well, we've got some interesting cards that have shown up. It's a very unique array. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the Tower, Three of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, so to try to help you get started and progress forward, if you've already started but are stuck, it looks like there's an element of divine timing here to this. That's kind of what I'm getting from the Wheel of Fortune. You're kind of waiting for the tides to change and waiting on that divine timing. And you feel like when that comes around, it's going to give you a new start, a fresh start, so you can really begin your adventure. But you have a Tower moment coming. And Tower, I mean, it looks big, bad, and scary, right? And in some cases it can be. But that doesn't inherently mean that the Tower is necessarily going to be big, bad, and scary. It just means a dismantling of your current circumstances. There's going to be like a pretty significant change that like you can't run away from anymore, right? You can't deny, you can't hide from. You have to just embrace it. And it's going to be hard. It's probably going to be a little heartbreaking. But you're going to have reciprocity. You're going to find something that matches your energy. You're going to find something that gives back to you what you give to it, whether that's a person or a job Well, you're going to find it, but it's not going to be necessarily the most straightforward and linear path. You've got that divine timing. You've got that, it's feeling things are moving in your favor. It's working out. Things are moving, big shifts. And it's a new opportunity. And you're just like starting out excited, and it's going to go great until it doesn't. It's going to go great until it doesn't, right? And when that happens, it's going to break your heart. It's going to be hard. It's going to weigh on you. But that doesn't mean that it's the end. It doesn't mean that it's over. It means that you keep pressing through. And when you keep pressing through, you are going to get to that point where you're being met where you need to be met. You're meeting people that meet you. You're meeting people that can give you what you give. And you're holding yourself back like a lot right now. Like oh man, it is like deep down in your soul that you are just like holding yourself back with all these thoughts of just like, I can't do it, or it's not the right time, or I have to just wait, I can't do it. And you're maybe you're over planning. Are you over planning? But I think you're kind of maybe you're deceiving yourself just a little bit with that. You're kind of deceiving yourself a little, because even though you want to do all these things, you've got these new opportunities that you want to do, and you've got all these fears that are holding you back, right? But then what you're really thinking, you're on the surface, it's presenting as like, oh, well, I'm abundant, I'm independent, I'm satisfied as things are. Yeah. So I think you might be potentially telling yourself one thing, that you're doing this because I'm independent, I'm stable, I don't need to disrupt, I don't need to rock the boat. But that's how you're presenting it to yourself. But deep down, if you really look deep down, the reason why you're doing this is because you're just in your head. You're trapped by all these thoughts and fears of actually pursuing this idea, this new thing that you want to do. So again, it might be difficult, but it's gonna turn out okay in the end. And I think you're gonna find something that helps you feel more fulfilled. If nothing else, the energy that you are giving and receiving will be, you will have reciprocity. You will get what you have been giving. I hope that you found that helpful, and that it can give you some guidance on where to go from here. And I think you should jump in and just go and do it. And it's going to be fun and exciting, and it's a new adventure. It's going to be a little hard. It's going to be a little rocky, but you're going to come out the other end. And I think there's a solid chance that you will like where you end up.